And there's a real connection because he was also artistic director of the Old Vic Theater. It's not just there's a true connection between Spacey and the London theater crowd. So there's a lot more than just generic interest movie star getting tagged here kind of thing.
All right, there were these two little girls, both under the age of 12, who were leaving a restaurant outside Tampa on Sunday night when a 37-year-old guy approached them and said he'd supervise their walk home. Well, apparently this 37-year-old started hitting one of the girls over the head multiple times and continues to follow them. The girls didn't know this guy. They jumped on their bikes and rode toward a nearby church to ask for help. Now, the 37-year-old is accused of following the girls into the church and started claiming to the churchgoers, "Oh, these are my daughters." But one of the little girls started mouthing, "Please help me, this is not my dad." And a woman inside the church then sort of started, realized what the little girl was saying. And the churchgoers managed to keep engaging the 37-year-old guy until they were able to call 911. And then the cops showed up, and the man was taken into custody. But smart of these little girls, this was the closest thing that they could get to where they could find safety, get inside, and start telling people as best they could, "Help me."
How scary is this guy?
Oh,
he's now in a church with all these people, and he's saying they're my daughters, but he's got one of them in a headlock. I know, he's so ham-handed. There's something so squirrely about this. This is weird. It's not just there has to be more to the story in terms of his mental capacity. What's going on? We're going to come back and do more of Handle on the News. But first, let's check in with Jennifer live in the KFI 24-hour newsroom.
Police officers from different cities are working shifts in El Monte following the killing of two cops. Azusa Police Lieutenant Robert Shivas says the officers will be out patrolling.
We do have training related to this sort of thing. We do our best to keep them safe.
Police from Pasadena, West Covina, and Montebello worked shifts yesterday. Officials say the outside help will last through tomorrow. The two El Monte police officers were shot and killed while responding to a reported stabbing on Tuesday. Police say they shot and killed the man involved in the shooting. A murder trial is expected to start this morning in L.A. for a man accused of blowing up his ex-girlfriend with a package bomb. Federal prosecutors say Stephen Bill was caught with more than 100 pounds of explosives, 2 more devices, and other evidence that matched the 2018 bombing in Aliso Viejo. Beal faces 2 life sentences for charges including malicious destruction of a building, resulting in death, and the use of a weapon of mass destruction. Animal rights activists have held another vigil for pigs outside the Farmer John slaughterhouse in Vernon. Last night's demonstration happened just days after the company announced it'll close the facility early next year. The plant's been the target of weekly vigils organized by the Animal Alliance Network. Airport lounges are telling travelers not to be so comfy.
Delta Airlines is telling people using their airport sky clubs, don't overstay your welcome. Delta's the first and not the last to put a time limit on the use of its lounges. The new policy gives eligible flyers only 3 hours and literally not a minute more of access to the free food and drinks, Wi-Fi, charging outlets, comfy furniture, and sometimes showers. People on layovers don't have the time restriction. Delta says it was noticing more people checking out of their hotel and heading right over to the airport clubs to eat and get work done, which kept others with earlier flights from getting in. Delta opened up its largest sky club at LAX in April. Michael Crozier, KFI News.
The Neptunes are getting inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. The producing team of Chad Hugo and Pharrell Williams, they met at band camp in Virginia when they were kids. Now, the Neptunes produced a bunch of hits in the early 2000s, like
In the crib, ma. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
I'm a Slave for You by Britney Spears, Rock Your Body by Justin Timberlake, and Holla Back Girl by Gwen Stefani. The Neptunes are being inducted as part of the pandemic-delayed 2020 class, which includes the Isley Brothers, Annie Lennox, and Mariah Carey.
Cause I got it going on.
It will be hot today. We'll drop it like it's hot in just a minute. Handel's got something coming up, and Wayne's got sports all straight ahead.
No single Dodger pitcher has thrown a no-hitter in the last 8 years or so, but Tyler Anderson came close last night against the Angels until Shohei Ohtani hit a triple in the ninth. The boys in blue still dominated, winning by a score of 4-1, and they're off today while the Angels move to the Seattle Mariners with first pitch set for 7:10, and guess who's starting? The spoiler man himself, Shohei Ohtani. The Tampa Bay Lightning fell to the Colorado Avalanche 4-3 in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. That was an overtime result. And the Golden State Warriors can clinch the NBA championship If they win tonight's Game 6 against the Boston Celtics, tip-off at 6. A little heads up to you Capital One card holders. The iHeartRadio Music Festival pre-sale for you ends at 10 o'clock this morning. The iHeartRadio Music Festival's back. It's September 23rd and 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Live performances by, amongst many others, Avril Lavigne, Black Eyed Peas, Halsey, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj. So make sure you get your tickets early. Your window closes at 10 o'clock, you Capital One card holders. Everybody else, losers like me, we can start buying those tickets tomorrow. I'm Wayne Resnick, KFI Sports.
Saturday morning, it's Handle on the Law here on KFI from 8 to 11 o'clock. I've been doing it for over 30 years. I have yet, until now, I couldn't find a lemon law lawyer I was actually comfortable recommending until now. So let me introduce you to the Knight Law Group. If you've bought or leased a car or a truck and it's a clunker and you've gone back for repairs and they're not real good about helping you on that one, you may have a lemon on your hand. And if you do, you have rights under the California lemon law. Every year, these manufacturers produce and sell cars and trucks by the millions, and some are just going to have real problems. And if you get stuck with one, man, you're in a world of hurt. So let me suggest you can actually do something about it. Call the Knight Law Group. They'll help you get rid of that lemon. They'll get your money back, and you won't pay a thing out of pocket. For a free consultation, call Knight Law Group at 844-43-LEMON, 844-43-LEMON. Visit knightlaw.com, Knight with a K, knightlaw.com.
SoCal weather from KFI. Cloudy this morning, sunny later in the day, still warm. Highs will be in the low 70s at the beaches, right around 80 for Metro LA and OC. Will be right at 90 to 100 for the valleys in the IE.
Right. Yeah.
There's a problem of fire where it's kind of underneath of the interchange is only getting fire probably, but it's getting kind of slow coming up on the 605 57, and so you should be okay. North 405 in Wilmington now, if you're leaving Long Beach, a little bit of a problem from last week for a while. White lane and block there, kind of slow from the 710. Once you get past the 110, you go out to the Cajon Pass. Boy, South 15 middle is on. I know that one. A little slow on the down those Service streets of the South LA are horrible crash engine fatality. Central is closed at 71st Street. Can't find the stop. Let's get to there faster. I'm Jeff Fox.
A little mulch goes a long way. Mulch reduces evaporation and saves water. Use it especially around your plants and trees. Visit SaveOurWater.com for more water-saving tips. That's SaveOurWater.com. Let's all do our part. Save water, save California.
Here's to the great American settlers, the millions of you who settle for unsatisfying jobs because they pay the bills. Of course, there is something else you can do if you have something to say. Start a podcast with Spreaker for all of us. Unleash the creative freedom. Maybe you can learn enough once one day to know about Spreaker.com. SPREAKER. Hustle all over.
Hey, all the Star. Are you looking to sell your home in 2022? Congratulations, that's a big deal. For most of us, it's the biggest deal of all. So let's make sure you get everything out of it that you can before you get ready to list. Make sure you call the big folks at the line. Revive's business is to maximize your home sale value. How? By guiding you through a market process where you can and sell. It's like flipping your own home. That's it. Revive funds to cost and guarantee the results. Yeah, you're in the right. No money out of pocket and a higher selling price guarantee. You can list higher and sell faster in just a few short weeks. In fact, the average homeowner sees $160,000 in additional profit. This is a no-brainer. Revive has created an easy, stress-free way to maximize your greatest asset, your home. So are you thinking about selling? Well, you can sell.
The 2011 Acura TSX. The bold and stylish 2011 Acura TSX combines comfort and luxury seamlessly.
Every detail has been rendered with intense precision. A
power rear lift gate simplifies cargo loading. You can rely on ultra-bright xenon headlights to keep the roadway illuminated.
5 passengers fit comfortably thanks to the generous interior space. You'll notice that the headroom and legroom make even the longest drives enjoyable. Acura prioritized fit and finish as evidenced by rear parking sensors, xenon high-intensity discharge lighting, and seat memory. The optional AcuraLink real-time system allows a driver to see weather conditions where you are or your destination, as well as traffic notifications to avoid a difficult route. The interior is accented by heated perforated leather seats and dual-zone climate control. Storage solutions are integrated throughout the interior, demonstrating thoughtful attention to detail.
The award-winning Acura ELS surround sound system features 10 speakers controlled through voice commands. Acura also prioritized safety and security by including head curtain airbags, anti-whiplash front head restraints, and 4-wheel disc brakes with ABS. You'll see better when backing up thanks to Rear Park Assist, which watches out for obstacles behind your vehicle.
The 2011 Acura TSX. It continues to dominate among high-performance vehicles.
Bye.